Aiyana and Tawa, keepers of the melody. They were more than just family, they were the guardians of a rich cultural heritage that spanned countless generations. Aiyana loved her grandfather Tawa. He was her mentor, her guide, and her closest friend. His eyes held the wisdom of 1,000 stories. Each wrinkle on his face was a testament to the experiences and lessons he had gathered over the years. Stories of their ancestors, stories of the land, stories filled with music. These tales were not just words, they were melodies that resonated with the very essence of their being. Aiyana and Tawa shared a deep connection to their heritage. This bond was strengthened by the songs and stories they cherished. Their people had always lived in harmony with nature. They believed that every element of the natural world had its own melody, a song that contributed to the symphony of life. They believed music was the language of the soul. It was a way to communicate emotions and stories that words alone could not capture. Tawa taught Aiyana the old songs. These were not just any songs, they were the lifeblood of their culture, passed down through countless generations, songs passed down for generations. Each note, each lyric was a piece of history, a fragment of their ancestors' lives. These songs held the memories of their ancestors. They were a living archive of their people's joys, sorrows, and triumphs. They spoke of love, loss, and the beauty of their world. Each song was a story, a lesson, a piece of wisdom handed down through time. Aiyana felt a deep sense of belonging when she sang them. Through these melodies, she connected with her past, her people, and the land they called home. Whispers of the Ancients. In the heart of the ancient forest where the trees whispered secrets of old, a story began to unfold. One day while gathering herbs with Tawa, Aiyana heard a melody. It was a day like any other, yet something extraordinary was about to happen. It was unlike anything she had ever heard before. The notes seemed to dance on the breeze, weaving through the trees and wrapping around her heart. The melody was haunting and beautiful, filled with longing and hope. It spoke of times long past and dreams yet to come. "What is that sound, grandfather?" she asked, her voice trembling with curiosity and awe. Aiyana asked, her eyes wide with wonder. She had never heard anything so enchanting, so full of life and mystery. Tawa smiled, his wrinkles deepening with age and wisdom. He had heard this song before, many years ago, and it brought back memories of his youth. "That, my child, is the song of the kiwa, the last songbird. Its melody is a gift, a rare and precious sound that few have ever heard. Legends spoke of the kiwa. It was a bird of legend, a creature of myth that carried the voices of their ancestors. It was said to carry the ancient melodies of their people. Each note was a thread in the tapestry of their history, a connection to the past. Its song could heal the soul and connect them to their ancestors." In that moment, Aiyana felt a deep connection to her heritage, a bond that transcended time and space. The songbird calls. Tawa explained that the kiwa was in danger. The forest was changing and the bird's home was threatened. "We must find the kiwa, Aiyana," Tawa said, his voice firm. "Its song must not be lost." Aiyana felt a surge of determination. She would help her grandfather find the kiwa. They would protect its song and their heritage. And so, their journey began. They ventured deep into the forest, following the faint melody of the kiwa. The forest was their guide, and the songbird, their compass. The forest was a challenging maze. Thorny bushes tore at their clothes. The sun beat down on them mercilessly, but Aiyana and Tawa persevered. They helped each other over fallen logs and across rushing streams. Tawa shared stories of their ancestors, keeping their spirits high. "The kiwa's song gives us strength," he reminded Aiyana. Finally, after days of travel, they emerged into a clearing. The air was filled with a sense of peace. And there, perched on the branch of a blossoming tree, was the kiwa. The kiwa's song filled the clearing. Its notes danced through the air, weaving a tapestry of sound that seemed to blend seamlessly with the rustling leaves and the gentle whispers of the wind. It was even more beautiful than Aiyana had imagined. She stood there, mesmerized, feeling as if the song was speaking directly to her soul, awakening something deep within. The melody resonated deep within her, connecting her to her ancestors. Each note seemed to carry the weight of generations, a bridge between the past and the present. She understood then the importance of their journey. It wasn't just about finding the kiwa, it was about rediscovering a part of herself that had been lost to time. They had found the kiwa, but more importantly, they had rediscovered themselves. Their connection to the land, to their heritage, had been rekindled. The Songbird's melody was a reminder of their heritage. It was a living, breathing testament to the stories and traditions that had shaped their identity. It was a call to protect their culture and pass it on. Aiyana felt a profound sense of duty, a responsibility to ensure that the legacy of her ancestors would not be forgotten. Listen closely, and you too may hear the whispers of your ancestors. Their voices, carried on the wind, tell tales of resilience, wisdom, and love. Their stories, their songs, live within you. Keep their memory alive, share their wisdom, preserve your heritage. In doing so, you honor the past and pave the way for future generations.